Your order of 47 pregnancy tests will be ready for pickup, announced the pharmacy loudspeaker. I'm a 23-year-old male college student. My girlfriend had been bulk buying them to resell online after our insurance covered the full cost. It started 3 months ago when Jenna found this Reddit post about people making serious money flipping medical supplies online. She worked at her dad's insurance office and knew exactly how to game the system. Every week, she'd place orders for pregnancy tests under different claim numbers, pick them up for free, then list them on Facebook Marketplace and eBay for half the retail price. The scheme was genius until that moment at CVS when they called out our order number. Everyone in line turned to stare at me, this scrawny college kid apparently expecting enough babies to populate a small village. The elderly woman behind me whispered to her friend, "Kids these days have no self-control." I wanted to disappear into the floor, but Jenna just laughed it off. "We're helping people who can't afford them," she said when I brought up how weird it felt. She had this way of making everything sound reasonable. We were saving money for our apartment next year, and she was already planning our post-graduation trip to Europe with the profits. Everything changed when Mrs. Peterson from Jenna's dad's office started asking questions. Apparently, someone had flagged our unusual insurance activity. Jenna panicked and begged me to take the blame if anyone came asking. "It was your idea," she practiced saying. "You convinced me to help you." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. "But it wasn't my idea. I told you this felt wrong from the beginning." "Nobody will believe that," she said. "You're the one who picked them up every time. There's security footage of you at 3 different pharmacies." That's when I realized she'd been setting me up the whole time. Every pickup, every transaction. She made sure my face was on camera while she stayed in the car or conveniently had to use the bathroom. She'd even insisted I create the online seller accounts using my information because you're better with technology. The next day, I got a call from the insurance fraud department. They wanted to meet. Jenna immediately started crying, saying her dad would lose his job if this got out. "Please, Kevin, you know I never meant for it to go this far. Just tell them it was a misunderstanding." I looked at her, really looked at her, and saw someone I didn't recognize anymore. "You know what, Jenna? You're right. I am going to tell them exactly what happened. When I met with the investigator, I brought everything. Screenshots of her Reddit research, text messages where she explained the scheme, photos of the pregnancy tests stacked in her bedroom, and bank records showing all the money going into her account. I even brought the notebook where she tracked which pharmacies to hit and when. The investigator's eyebrows went up when I showed him the evidence. "Son, you realize you could have just said this was her idea from the start." "Yeah, but then you wouldn't have believed me," I said. "Now you can see for yourself." Jenna got hit with insurance fraud charges and had to pay back over $2,800. Her dad lost his insurance license, and she got kicked out of school. The university found out about the fraud and decided it violated their ethics code. Meanwhile, I testified as a cooperating witness and got community service. The whole campus heard about what happened through the student newspaper. But instead of people thinking I was some pregnancy test kingpin, everyone realized I was the guy who brought down a scammer.